Broadcasting from the World Wide Web. This is PinoyRadio.com.
24/7 of today's best Filipino music on Pinoy Radio. PinoyRadio.com. Just log on, it's always on PinoyRadio.com.
We would like to express that the opinions, views, comments, and suggestions of the host in this program are purely their own and do not reflect those of Pinoy Radio. Ito po ang inyong palatuntunang Radyo Pilipino, ang Talakayan, ang tinig ng Pilipino sa Toronto na sumasa inyo tuwing Sabado alas 11:30 ng umaga hanggang alas 12:30 ng tanghali dito sa himpilan ng Pinoy Radio. Layunin ng programang ito na makapagbigay ng kasiyahan at makapagdulot ng kaalaman, hatid ng paliwanagan at pagbatikos sa mga issue at problemang dumarating sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay dito sa Canada. Kapayapaan, katotohanan at kalutasan ng mga suliranin ang aming hangad na ibigay sa inyo. At ngayon, ikinagagalak ng Pinoy Radio na ihatid sa inyo ang Talakayan. Radyo Pilipino, ang Talakayan.
Nakikinig po kayo sa Talakayan, ang tinig ng Pilipino sa Toronto.
PinoyRadio.com.
Kumusta kabayan? Ito si Rafael Nebres, General Manager ng Action Honda. Para makatipid, mapabilis, pagbili ng Honda sasakyan, kami laging may paraan. Laging may sales events at promotion, tama sa iyong kakayahan. Please call us at 416-281-1234, 416-281-1234. Bibili ka o hindi, it's always my pleasure to talk to our kababayan. Mabuhay!
Welcome to Dr. V. Santiago and Associates Family Dentistry. Complete dental care, general and specialty dentistry with trusted team of doctors, surgeon, periodontists, and dental hygienists. Now with 2 locations to serve you in the Greater Toronto Area. Main branch at Toronto office, Rosedale Medical Clinic, 600 Sherbourne Street, Suite 307, Toronto. And its new office and clinic at Mississauga Marketplace Plaza, 4555 Herentaria Street, Unit C11. To learn more about Dr. Santiago and the Family Dentistry Canada, visit them online with their new website, thefamilydentistry.ca. For a TLC way of treatment, call 416-967-9272 or 905-272-3455. Dr. V. Santiago and Associates Family Dentistry.
Hello po! Ito si Belita Corrales. Kumusta na kayong lahat? Sa yumak na magsama-sama ipadala ang ating cargo. Serbisyo ay hindi nagbago. Ang yumak ay totoo. Saan pa man ang iyong pamilya, ang yumak ay mayroong serbisyo. Kahon ninyo'y walang peligro. Darating maayos at magaling.
What does it take to realize your dreams? To get you there, a vision and positive steps. The same goes to your financial future. At World Financial Group, we help middle-income families identify their dreams. It's never too early to start working towards your dreams. So I suggest you call Agnes Miranda today. Telephone number 416-702-9693. To secure your family's future, think of World Financial Group.
Kahit anong ginagawa ninyo, makinig muna sa masayang tropa ng Talakayan.
PinoyRadio.com.
Ako po si Jess Cabrias na bumabati ng isang magandang umaga. Kahit umuulan, may squall, pero masarap pa rin pumasok. Sa mga nakikinig sa amin sa kasalukuyan, huwag bibitiw. Manatiling nakatutok sa Talakayan Radio Filipino.
Ako naman ho, si May Cabrias, Admin Coordinator na bumabati ng magandang umaga. Maganda, malamig. Hindi naman umuulan, ikaw naman
squall.
Umuulan. Anong squall? Yung mga
yung butik-tik lang po, di ba?
Yun.
Kwan lang yun, dusting na natawag. Snow dust.
Ako, maraming terms, pag dito pala sa Canada.
Blowing snow
May
yun.
snowflakes, may snow dust.
Blowing snow.
Sa atin, ulan is ulan eh. Dito maraming mga adjectives na.
May umuulan din, may umuulan ng pera, umuulan
umaambon.
Ganon. So, magandang umaga ho sa inyong lahat.
Ito naman po si Bobby Achacon, ang IT Coordinator ng Talakayan na bumabati ng magandang umaga dito sa Toronto. Magandang gabi naman po yan mga nakikinig sa atin sa Pilipinas.
Alright, this is Tony San Juan, your political commentator, saying once again, it's a good Saturday today, and stay with us for another hour of discussion and conversation of many things involving our day-to-day life.
Ang panahon po natin sa araw na ito ay ipakikilala ni Tony San Juan.
Yeah, we have a very, very special guest today, and also another special guest in the person of an officer or owner of an academy in Scarborough or in the GTA. But our special guest today, wherein many people are interested to listen and to know about our possible conversation, is a graduate of the University of Santo Tomas, Faculty of Medicine and Surgery in 2005. He also completed his Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy, so gamot at paggagamot, in 2001. He moved to Canada in 2016, so bago lang ito. 2 years old pa lang ito sa ating bayan sa Canada with his beautiful wife and 2 wonderful children. In the Philippines, he practiced ENT. Ang tawag doon dito, ear, nose, throat, head. At sinama na rin ang neck surgery. So, ENT plus N for 3 years in the Philippines. He took his specialization at the Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center, in which he was the chief resident during his senior year. And in Canada, he took the superintendent program in the Academy of International Building Maintenance Academy in Scarborough, Toronto. And he completed the program the same year, and has been working as the building superintendent for a condominium building in the York region for more than 2 years. So within the 2 years that he has completed his superintendent program, he has been working as a building superintendent. And of course, on my left here is the president of the International Building Maintenance Academy, who was our guest sometime about last month. The person of Ricky Manrique, President and CEO of International Building Maintenance Academy, Incorporated. Welcome, Alex. Welcome, Ricky. Would you like to greet our listeners?
So, good morning, everyone, to you here in the station and to all your listeners in Canada and in the whole world. Thank you for having me. It's indeed a privilege of being here in your presence.
Susimulan ko na ba ng tanong?
Yeah, our Q&A. And
alam mo, Alex, I'm just wondering kasi ang specialty mo is in the medical field.
Yes.
No? Bakit nag-decide ka na pumunta sa building maintenance?
Actually, yung pag-introduce po sa akin kay Sir Ricky dito, Sir Ricky was actually introduced of very good friends of ours here in the Philippines. And then when they introduced the field of building management, of building maintenance, nakita ko po yung opportunity in that field, in that particular program of growing. I've always seen Canada as also an opportunity to maybe reinvent myself also. Back in the Philippines, other than being a doctor, siguro likas naman kasi sa Pilipino, no, na mahilig tayong magbuting-ting na mga bagay-bagay. So, gusto natin na matuto sa lahat ng mga, kung pwede lang gawin natin lahat ng gawin natin sa kahit sa loob lang ng bahay, matuto tayo. So, nadala ko yun dito sa Canada, yung curiosity was there. And then nung nakita ko yung program ni Sir Ricky, nakita ko na very practical. Kasi maraming nagsasabi dito sa Canada, di ba? Nako, labor pa lang, magbayad ka pa lang ng mga special na for labor, for your technicals, ang mahal-mahal na. So those are the fields that I want to learn also by myself. Siguro, mahirap din kasi as a doctor na parang sa Pilipinas, minsan masyado tayong secluded dun sa field na yon na nakalimutan natin na lumabas or matuto ng ibang out of the field. So here, I see this I saw that opportunity to learn more, and then that's why pumasok
Pero alam mo,
ako.
pag doktor ka na, marami kang pera, hindi mo na kailangan na ikaw mismo ang magbubutingting.
Ay.
Babayad ka na lang ng babayad, right?
Yes, but of course, pero since dito nga po sa Canada kasi I know how hard it is to go also into the medical field here. I know na it will be worth it eventually, but as an entry level job, I see this program as a very practical one, especially when you become a live-in superintendent, kasi you have that opportunity to already have somewhere to live in, especially if you have a young family while earning.
Tama nga naman, kasi free ang rent di ba? Pag ganoon,
Yes.
free ang
Not only the rent, even yung utilities po. So,
lahat.
yes.
Oh, nice. Oo, maganda pala yung yung building maintenance,
Yes. So parang right from the start, makakaipon kagad kayo, lalo na kung
Pero
mag-start
alam
din
ko
mag-work.
yung mga building maintenance, usually mga engineers ang iba nun Yung mga, meron silang talaga, anong tawag nito? Yung trade. Meron silang license sa whatever kind of trade Kasi yung sa amin, alam ko yung isa is a plumber. Talagang professional plumber siya. So, yun ang pagkaintindi ko Akala ko, you have to have a background sa trade, whatever trade it is.
Yeah, perhaps the president of IBMA would like to answer that question.
Yeah, right now there is no regulation actually for building superintendent. So the owner or the landlord can hire anyone they like. So of course, advantageous para sa mga tenants or owners ng unit na ang kanilang superintendent ay marunong sa plumbing, electrical, carpentry, and even all the codes that concerns the relevant to the job. Fire code, building code, plumbing code, electrical code. So there's lots of laws that we have to really understand.
Ngayon, kasama pa yan yung mga recycling
Yeah,
Kung ano yung mga, di ba no?
Waste management.
Oo, waste management.
But can the training program include or can cover all these things that you mentioned?
Yes, actually the program consists of 29 subjects. So everything you see at home or in the building, we will talk about it at the class.
Okay.
So basically sa classroom, I'm basically dissecting the building.
So ilang years ka, Alex, nag-train?
Actually, for building maintenance, I was one of the lucky ones to be able to get the fast track program. So I was able to finish everything in 2 weeks straight.
Whoa!
So I had to go to school 8 hours a day, tapos and finish everything in 2 weeks.
lang pala,
Yes.
no?
And then I hope you don't mind if I try to make the analogy. Actually, being a building superintendent is pretty much very like a general practitioner when it comes to the field of medicine. What we try to do is try to triage the problems and see if the problems can be solved by ourselves or if we need a specialist like an electrician,
I
a
see,
plumber
okay.
to get the problem. Kasi lalo na dito, if you call especially after off hours, edi ang dami ng multipliers niyan. So, would you rather have pay outright or try to at least do damage control by calling in someone with the know-how and solve the problem and then leave the ultimate solution for another day.
Okay, you have been trained as a medical professional back in the Philippines, and now you're doing some sort of a different career or different job. After working for 2 years, because according to your resume, you have worked for 2 years as building superintendent, perhaps you have some plans in the future to move back or to connect to your previous training, professional training in the Philippines, given the situation in Canada? Or?
Kahit sa mga interviews ko with job applications, I would always say na I would never close the doors in terms of my medical field. But right now, at this moment, I'm seeing this program as something which I can grow on. So for the meantime, I would like to know as much as I can when it comes to building maintenance, and then we'll see from there. As I've been saying to my friends also, na once I become, I guess, more stable, once my family becomes more stable, then I guess I can maybe try to go back again to the medical field. But as for now, this is like I'm in a very good position.
Have you started some research or some conversation with some people in the medical field, Filipino Canadians who are engaged in medical practice, how to go about moving into that sometime?
Yes, in fact, I have already, even before I came here to Canada. And from my friends who took the exams right after their graduation, most of them took around 6 to 7 years just to finish all the 4 exams, of course, the reviews, and be matched in a hospital. And even like when you go through matching, it's not even like 100% chance that you'll get into a hospital. Parang there's still that uncertainty. So that's why I saw this opportunity as something practical to earn right away while my family have something to live in, and then I'm earning like what's this regularly, like there's a regular job, and then sabi ko nga po, pag naging stable na, then we'll see.
So you're still young. I think you have a
Ayun na
good
nga
future
oo,
also.
bata pa
You must be around 28 now.
No, I'm already 30.
Okay, it's still young comparatively.
It will pay off. It will pay off eventually.
May tatanong yata si Jess.
Hindi, I'm just, I don't know, because matagal na ako dito sa Canada, naisip ko ang process of equation with the medical and the maintenance. Kasi kahit anong gawin mo, hindi ka tataas sa maintenance. Hanggang doon ka na lang. You will never accede to a point where you will really use your ability to be a doctor or to be something like a practitioner. Pero mas taas ang kikitain mo doon sa pag-medical.
Kung malilisensyahan siya.
Oh no, they have to work for it
yeah.
because that.
Kayang-kaya niya yun.
Like,
Isipin mo ha,
Yeah.
ang kanyang specialty sa Philippines, yung EENT. Mga maliliit yan na ano niya, na specialize niya yun.
Yeah.
Isipin mo,
Yeah.
you have to have a special smart para
Yeah.
to get
Of
into
course
that
po,
field.
I cannot argue with that. When it comes to income, talagang mas malaki ang kikitain ng medical field. But as I've said, this program that I'm seeing right now with Sir Ricky, it also gives you an opportunity to grow din po eh.
Yeah,
Although you might not be able to reach the salaries of a doctor, pero as an entry level job here in Canada, it's very practical. And sa akin naman po, medyo cheesy lang yung answer, pero people sometimes forget that the medical field, it's not only about earning money. Pero ang laking part ng medical field is about service.
Okay.
And yung sinasabi ko rin po sa mga tao na kausap ko, when you're a superintendent, you don't only deal with the technicalities of the building. You don't only deal with plumbing, electrical. Most of the time, you deal with the people who live in the building. And kasi ang mga property managers, ang mga board members, may mga sariling mga trabaho yan. They have to go to different sites. And you're the one who's there almost always present the entire day.
Yeah, that's good. Let's go to basic. What does a building superintendent do?
Sa akin po as a condominium superintendent, I mostly deal with the cleaning, the housekeeping of the building. But of course, I'm also in charge of, for example, with HVAC systems, like yung sa heating, I have to make sure that they're adjusted to the proper, like dealing with the safety and comfort of the occupants of the building. So when it comes to the temperature, when it comes to minsan parang part-time security din, I also deal with the security cameras, the video surveillance. If police are there, I'm there to accompany them and assist them in whatever they need. When it comes to the HVACs, yun, adjustments of the thermostats, changing of filters. Well, basically, more of, talagang
technical.
Ang work hours mo ba, is it also 8 hours a day, or are you on call 24 hours?
Bale, ang work ko po talaga is 8 hours. Well, it's from 7 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
And then, on my part, kasi po, as what Sir Ricky mentioned, no, iba-iba po kasi yung parang hours dahil walang regulation. Yung sa akin, yung part ko, on call po ako after 3. So, in cases of emergencies, they can still call me. But emergencies are limited to fire, flooding, and police. So, kung halimbawa po na, siguro, from the previous interview, nasabi na rin po ni Sir Ricky, when the people in the building know you better, they start to respect you. So, ang nangyari po, siguro dahil alam nila na pag work hours ko nagtatrabaho talaga ako, they don't disturb me as much as pag halimbawa pag after hours po. So, basically halos pahinga din ako pag kahit sabihin mong on call.
Alam mo, maganda na naririto si Alex na kasi remember ang ating theme for the year is encouraging, kasi marami ngayon yung mga high school students na they don't know what career they will get into. So, we're trying to get people in as our guests para i-relay nila sa aming mga listeners na, alam mo, hindi lang naman nasa sa law, hindi lang maraming trabaho na pwede nilang pasukan. And, as you said, money is not everything, hindi ba? Pero at least it's something that they will be interested in doing. Kaya maganda rin yung yung kanyang yung mga building maintenance kasi which is true, I agree with you na siguro kung bagong dating kami dito, baka nag-building maintenance na rin ako kasi yun lang magpalit ng mga bumbilya, yung mga ganyan. Takot na takot ako. So, I know there is a safe way of doing it, di ba? Pero sa akin, dahil wala akong alam, hindi ko alam kung paano magpalit na how to do it properly or mag-change ng fuse. So, it's very interesting. It's very interesting.
Actually, madam, ang sa class ng mga estudyante doon, most of them zero knowledge about building maintenance.
Yun na nga oo. Kaya maganda rin yan magandang yan di ba?
Yeah, going back to your job, performing your job and accepting responsibilities, does it need to be some sort of accreditation or certification or something?
Right now, sir, since there's no regulations yet in terms of that particular field, there's no certification required. Although, of course, when you submit your resume, it will be, I'm sure it will be a plus to your resume once the employers see that you have actual training and not just coming in because you just learned from experience versus you have a formal training that you've underwent through.
So, kwan muna tayo. Take a moment of hanabuhay.
Agpapasalamat po ang talakayan sa aming mga kaibigan at katoto sa inyong pakikinig sa amin palatuntunan. Naway manatili ang inyong pagtitiwala at pagtaguyod. Nangako po kaming pagbubutihin ang pagdulot ng kaalaman at kasiyahan sa inyong apag at kainan.
Kumusta kabayan? Ito'y si Rafael Nebres, General Manager ng Action Honda. Para makatipid, mapabilis, pagbili ng Honda sasakyan, kami laging may paraan. Laging may sales events at promotion, tama sa iyong kakayahan. Please call us at 416-281-1234, 416-281-1234. Bibili ka o hindi, it's always my pleasure to talk to our kababayan. Mabuhay!
but I understand it's more senatorial and Congress local elections. 3 years pa ang presidential, di ba?
Local lahat ngayon, from councilor to governor. Saka
kasama na rin ng governor, ha? Okay, all right.
Kalahati ng Senate.
Okay, yeah, all right. So, according to Falls Asia Survey, ang mga pumasok sa Magic 12, but they have an additional of 3. According to the survey as of January 13 to 31, ang number 1 sa survey nila si Po, pangalawa si Villar, pangatlo si Cayetano, pang-apat si Lito Lapid, at pang-5 si Senator Binay. So dito sa Kwan ay 3 re-electionist, si Villar, si Po, at saka si Villar, 3. Binay. Re-electionist. Pero si Lapid at saka Cayetano, hindi re-electionist ito.
Hindi, nanalo kasi sa probinsyano eh.
Ganun ba yun? Hindi, pinatay na yata sa probinsyano dahil bawal kasi. They have what they call broadcast exposure. Unfair naman yun sa mga ibang kandidato. Kaya pinatay na yun sa eksena. Alright? Di ba ganon? Hindi. Pati na rin si Romel. Dahil kandidato ng vice governor yata yun sa Nueva Ecija. Padilla. Pinatay na rin yun. Ginawa ng script yun na Kwan. Anyway, pagpatuloy po natin. At ang mga sumusunod po, hindi ko lang alam kung kayo buboto rito, pero this is according to the survey. Kasama na rin dito si Angara, si Pimentel, si Jingo Estrada, si Aimee Marcos, si Revilla, si Aquino, at saka si Osmeña, and then also si tinatawag na Bato de la Rosa. At ang pang 13, 14, 15 ay si Bongo Rojas at saka may isa pa. Ngayon, dito ay mga kandidato, karamihan ito ng mga sabihin natin President Duterte's lineup. Hindi ko lang alam sa inyo kung ito mga buboto nyo. At ang pang 16, 17, 18, 19 ay si J.B. Ejercito, si Manong Enrile, si Francis Tolentino, at saka si Mangan Dedato ng Mindanao. Pero ang kalaban nito ay hindi masyadong mga kilala. Tinatawag nilang 8 Diretso. Si Alejano, si Bam Aquino, si Jokno, si Gutok ng Mindanao, si Hilbay, Makalintal, Rojas at Tanyada. Ang popular lang naman natatandaan ko rito ay si Rojas, si Aquino at si Tanyada.
Sinong Aquino yan?
Bam Aquino, yung pamangkin ni President Aquino.
Anak ni Aquino yan.
Re-election ni Senator ito. At yung Sara Duterte na anak ni, of course, yung mayor ng Davao City, may sarili siyang lineup din. Ang tawag sa partido niya, Hukpong ng Pagbabago. Siguro may plano itong maging presidente.
Kayabang nga eh.
Si Sara.
Hindi pa presidente na siya ng barangay.
Ganun ba? At ang kanyang in-endorse din ay kasama rin dito sa lineup ng presidente si Pimentel, De La Rosa, Go, mga Dedato, Francis Tolentino, Angara, Ejercito, Villar, Cayetano, Marcos, and Freddy Aguilar, yung kumakanta ng Kwan.
Anak.
Kaya ayun, ako, kung tatanungin mo, 8 diretso ako, 8. Dahil 8 yung Kwan eh.
Ilan ba
At
kailangan?
magdadagdag na lang ako ng 4.
Wala.
12 kasi. 12 senators. Kasi 24 senators ito eh. At maaaring idagdag ko rito yung ibang Kwan. Si Po kasi independent candidate ito. Si Larmansaris Po. Pero yung iba, ang iba, may mga narinig ako, kontra sila kay Revilla dahil sa PDAP. Kontra rin sila kay Jingo Estrada at yung matandang Enrile. Bakit daw kumakandidato po yun? 95 years old na.
Makapagsalita lang. Ano naman mga tao eh. Maraming kamukha ni Kwan dito eh. Makapagsalita lang eh. Gusto maksalita kahit bubuong
ganun ba yun? Well, si Rojas yan talaga.
Rojas.
Magkaiba pa pala ng lineup yung mag-ama, ha?
Oo.
Di ba si
Hindi,
Duterte,
okay.
Presidente.
Tapos na ba?
So yun lang. Of course, tayo boboto dahil dual citizen tayo, di ba? Ewan ko itong ating katotong si Kwan, Bobby.
Triple na ako.
Triple bypass.
Isa na siya.
Itong si Rick, ewan ko kung dual citizen na rin ito.
Canadian citizen ako, Filipino citizen saka senior citizen.
Ganun ba yun? So, tatlo. Okay. May sasabihin niya si Jess.
Ulitin ko lang na yung sinabi mo kasi mga bata ni Duterte na meron siyang kinampaign na tinaas niya ang kamay ni Jinggoy at saka ni Revilla. Tapos sa huli ng pag-usapan nila, hindi nakasama yung dalawa. Ano sabi niya, total, dito na lang naman tayo. Sinabi ko lang na kasama sila, pero yung kandidato natin ganito.
Ang paliwanag ni Duterte sa latest information ay hindi raw sinabi sa kanya ng dalawa na may plano silang kumandidato. Kaya ang ginawa nila, namili na si Duterte ng kanyang mga lineup. So huli na. So yun. Pero doon sa lineup naman ng kanyang anak, kasama yun.
Kasama yung dalawa.
Kailan ba ang election?
Sa May 13. May 13. Sa 3 months from now. So yun lang po ang pananaw ni Tony San Juan. Pagpatuloy natin.
Gusto ko lang ulitin yung sinabi mong 8.
Okay.
Doon sa 8 yun, hindi lahat yung nasyonalista.
Hindi. Ang iba doon, liberal, sabi nga na yellow thards. Ang iba doon, mga independent na walang partido.
Yung iba doon, si Magdalo.
Yung si Alejano, yung para sa army. Tawag dito, si Rojas, liberal ito. Tanyada, nasyonalista. Si Hilba, yung nagkuha ng West Philippine Sea, nagpanalo. Si Makalintal, dating Comelec Commissioner, mahusay na nagkuhan dito
sa... abogado ni Kanyan, ni Vilma Santos.
Tsaka ni Robredo. Mga hindi nga lang kilala. Pero dahil, alam mo naman...
Makalintal is kilala because panahon pa ni Cory yan.
Okay. Alright. Si Jokno, anak naman ito ng nasira, namatay na Senator Jokno.
Magaling magsalita rin yung batang yan.
Magagaling itong 8 diretso. Kaya ako, kung tatanungin personally, ito ang bubuto ko at magdadagdag na lang ako ng ibang 4 pa na re-electionist or whatever.
Di pa tayo pinadadala ng consulate
ako na ba?
Okay.
Kayo talaga,
Alam mo, yung...
Excited na ako. Ang Toronto Syndicated Network ay nagpapasalamat sa mga nakikinig sa amin for the past 15 years. Kayo
16 years na.
16. Kayo po ang nagsilbing inspirasyon upang pagbutihin ang aming paggawa ng Talakayan Radio Show.
Okay.
Patalastas muna.
Welcome to Dr. V. Santiago and Associates Family Dentistry. Complete dental care, general and specialty dentistry with trusted team of doctors, surgeon, periodontists, and dental hygienists. Now with 2 locations to serve you in the Greater Toronto Area. Main branch at Toronto office, Rosedale Medical Clinic, 600 Sherbourne Street, Suite 307, Toronto. And its new office and clinic at Mississauga Marketplace Plaza, 4555 Herentaria Street, Unit C11. To learn more about Dr. Santiago and the Family Dentistry Canada, visit them online with their new website, thefamilydentistry.ca. For a TLC way of treatment, call 416-967-9272 or 905-272-3455. Dr. V. Santiago and Associates Family Dentistry.
evening with the Concert King Martin Rivera live in Toronto on Saturday, March the 23rd at Queen Elizabeth Theatre located at the CNA grounds. Tickets range from $55 to $135. For more information, please call Neneng Maalihan at 647-401-5818. At meron hong information na pinadala ang Philippine Consulate tungkol sa overseas voting for senators and party list representatives. Ang voting period will be from April 13 to May 13, and the ballots will be mailed out before April 13. So once you get those ballots, complete and mail back or hand carry it back to the consulate, but it must be received by the consulate before May 13. So May 13 pala ang election. Kaya ang bilangan pala ganun din, the same time as yung sa atin sa Pilipinas. Oh, I see.
Commercial?
What does it take to realize your dreams? To get you there, a vision and positive steps. The same goes to your financial future. At World Financial Group, we help middle-income families identify their dreams. It's never too early to start working towards your dreams. So I suggest you call Agnes Miranda today. Telephone number 416-702-9693. To secure your family's future, think of World Financial Group.
Only two questions to the president of the International Building Management Institute. First question is, you have lots of students now, enrolled in your courses in your program. Would you be able to give us a, information about who are these students and where are they coming from? And the second question, how is your placement after graduation rate?
Okay, let me answer the first one. Right now, we have a number of students came from Manitoba. Because I was there in Manitoba in September, I talked to the community. So most of them that I talked to there in Manitoba, in Winnipeg, they came here. They're here now in Toronto, taking the program.
Are they Filipinos or
Filipinos?
Oh, okay.
And because the student, when they enroll in our school, as a school, we are not allowed to guarantee employment. But in my part, I'm only just like a volunteer to help them out. So every student that enroll in our school, after attending 2 sessions or 2 classes, I would put them in the job. Because I have a network of hundreds of property management companies in the country. So all our students are working full-time because our classes are only being held on Saturdays or Sundays. There are only 2 sections. We have now a student that is originally from Nigeria.
Okay.
We have also a student that from last year graduates from Mexico.
All right.
We have from Montreal. Meron din tayong mga puti na estudyante. So the one that I noticed strike me most is the increased number of pastors that are enrolling in our school.
Pastors, I mean
churches here in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Right now I'm counting. This is now the 9th pastor from different churches.
So they work dual jobs. Pastor at the same time building superintendent.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Alam mo, I can explain that. Kasi I go to a church na ang pastor ng church na pinupuntahan ko, siya ang nag-i-in-charge, siya ang nagtitingin ng mga kung anong diferensya ng church.
Siya rin ang nagre-repero.
Oo, siya ang nagre-repair.
Naghahandiman sa simbahan.
Exactly. Oo. Kaya tama ka. Dapat talaga alam nila kung anong gagawin. Kasi yung magpalit-palit ka lang ng mga kung ano-anong mga kuryente, maraming mga doon maraming mga
just like for example, I have a nephew here who is a parish priest, Catholic Church. Father Gig Bandalan. He has been here almost 30 years in Toronto area, transferring to different churches. Now he is assigned in Brecken, Ontario. That's near Barrie. He left yesterday for Philippines for 1 month. Siya ang naghahandiman sa simbahan niya. Kaya kung nalaman na umalis siya kahapon, kasi may problema ang boiler o heating ng simbahan. So I have to take care of that. Volunteer my time in the church to help him out. Kasi sila mismo mga pare naghahandiman
Totoo. Totoo yan.
Akala ko naman, pastor siya halimbawa Saturday and Sunday, pagkatapos Monday through Friday, ang trabaho niya building superintendent or something like that.
There are. Some of them are like that.
Okay. At yun nga, ang tanong ko nga yung bang mga estudyante mo at the same time, ang iba nakakapagtrabaho na sa building superintendent while still enrolled or taking courses?
Most of them, pag nag-enroll, di pa tapos sa programa ay may trabaho na. Kasi pinapasok ko na kagad sila sa trabaho. Ang aking idea nito is pag nag-aaral sila, kasi compress ang program into 80 hours. Nagagawin nga namin ito in 2 years, in few months. Compress ito in 80 hours. So, masyadong maraming informasyon. Kaya mas maganda kung sila ay nasa building para pag bumalik sila sa class, they will be asking the right question because they're now working in the building. It's faster.
Yes. Di kaya mahaba yung 2 years for a building superintendent job?
Hindi po. Kasi ang building superintendent, itong program po nito is building maintenance and engineering. It's an engineering. Lots of engineering sa 4 years, 5 years.
Okay.
Okay, may tatanong naman ako kay Alex. Alex, ngayon, building maintenance ka. Are you planning on going for further studies sa building maintenance? Let's say, gusto mong mag-specialize in the HVAC or ano?
Actually, right now po, I just finished taking a course on building environmental services. It's a program from a different college.
From Seneca.
From Seneca. So, ang nangyari po is that certification will entitle me or will give me more advantage when it comes to working as a building operator for a commercial establishment or a commercial building.
I see.
Building operator, ang ibig sabihin nun?
Kasi ibang maintenance ng ng mga
pagka-residence.
Business.
Pagka-residential.
Iba.
Pagka-residential kasi ang tawag superintendent. Pag commercial ang hahawakan mo, operator. So
I
commercial
got it.
could be hotel, hospital, office building, malls.
Building operator.
So they are called building
Mas
operator.
malaking scope ng kanilang nun.
Actually, dalawa kong anak building operators.
And then from there po, ang one of my options is to actually consider facility management. So,
ano naman ang ano ang diferensya noon?
Pag facility management po, it's more of a managerial job for the entire building na po. Hindi ka na yung operator.
Hindi lang maintenance.
Hindi na yung maintenance. Hindi na yung parang even with the financial planning, the administration and everything.
Hindi kaya
talagang management na talaga.
Actually, advantageous kay doctor
sa property management?
Kung hospital ang hawakan niya.
Property management.
Anong kaibahan sa property management?
Usually po, parang ano lang din po almost the same lang din, pero usually yung property managers are more into residential
I see. Alright.
Maganda yon. Alam mo, meron kaming kaibigan, he worked as a school maintenance. Sa government to, school custodian. Ang ang pension niya, ang laki-laki. So, isa pa rin yon, yung getting into the government kasi maganda ang mga benefits.
Actually, I have former students that are earning 6 figures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Totoo. Sa overtime na lang pag ganyang nag-snow talagang babayarin ka ng ng employer mo dahil sa snow removal na lang sila rin ang magiging responsibility din ninyo 'yon, di ba?
At saka yung safety ng bawat tao sa building. Kagaya ng pinag-uusapan pa lang lately ni Mayor Torre ng Toronto, di ba? Yung sa case sa Wellesley. These are cases na kulang sa knowledge ang superintendents mag-monitor doon for prevention purposes.
I see.
Flooding,
kasama
power
ba yun
outage.
sa ninyo, sa training ninyo?
Opo, kasama po sa curriculum yan.
Tama.
So,
Kaya diploma program po kami, college.
So how do you look at, quickly, how do you look at the future of, in this type of job that you have? How do you look at the future? Some projections or what? Changes in technology, changes in management, changes in everything doing the work?
Well, if you can see right now, especially here in Canada, being a first world country, yung parang karamihan po ng jobs are already going into automation and robotics. One of the main reasons kung bakit nagkakaroon din po ng problema pagdating sa employment, no? Pero ang nakikita ko po dito with building maintenance, and eventually I've seen how the program grew from the time I graduated until up to now. I've seen a lot of growth. So even though meron tayong mga automation and robotics, who will look after those machines? It's usually the building operators and the people who are in charge of building maintenance. So malaki po yung nakikita kong potential for this particular program. Sorry for parang masyado kong ipipraise si Sir Ricky this time.
No,
pero
go ahead.
Ang sa akin po kasi parang when I met Sir Ricky, when I talked to him, like, kahit sa sabihin natin first couple of meetings, I saw a man with very good dreams for his program. And marami po siyang intentions na gusto niyang makatulong din, lalo na for his fellow men. And I've seen that drive. I've seen how he was able to reach his goals in such a short time. So one of the things that made me believe in him is his drive to achieve those goals. So I think with this kind of person to back up the program, it's unlimited. Like,
magandang advertisement yan. Kaya mamaya sabihin mo kung saan ka makukontak. Kasi marami kang makikinig na interesting. O sige, narito na tayo sa ating buntot.
May 5 minutes pa naman.
Pwede nating hingin na rin ang huling pahiwating nilang dalawa.
Okay.
What you want to say?
Would you like to...
Important yung gusto mong sabihin sa airing ngayon para maintindihan ng mga tao ang trabaho mo.
Well, as far as yung building maintenance program po is concerned, like I said a while ago, I see this program as one of the, let's say, ideal and practical fields to go into, especially if you're looking to an entry-level job here in Canada. It's good for, especially with young families, because especially as a live-in superintendent, you get to work at home. Your family is there with you. Isa sa mga mahirap na gawin is adjustments when you move to a different country. But of course, when you see your motivation, which is mostly yung family natin, no? When we see that motivation every day, it doesn't matter kung gaano kahirap yung trabaho. Parang nagiging madali lang kasi laging nandyan sila.
I'm into that. And perhaps Rick...
sige na, magsalita ka na rin ng iyong pahiwatig at pamamaalam mo.
Opo, pamamaalam. Okay. So, sa mga ating taga-pakinig, pwede niyo po ako makontak sa 416-321-2222. Ang mga estudyante doon, pag nag-i-enroll, ay nag-a-attend muna ng orientation. Okay. Libre naman to, pwede kayo pumunta sa opisina, i-orient ko kayo everything about this program.
Okay.
Advantage, disadvantage, I will let you know. Then you decide.
Saan ba ang ano mo? Saan
ang eskwelahan po ay nasa bandang Scarborough, Markham and Finch area.
Oh, okay.
Anong address?
7 days a week open ang school. Pero ang classes is only Saturdays and Sundays.
Anong specific address ng...
It's 5620 Finch Avenue East, Scarborough. We're at Unit 203.
May website kayo?
Mayroon din po website. It's ibmainc.info.
Papakita mo nga ang iyong poster para...
Ayan.
Ayan. Para ma-focus yan. Dito siguro. Ayan.
IBMA. I see.
IBMA. How do you do that? Parang
IBMA.
IBMA. Alright.
Sige. Magpapaalam na rin tayo.
Magpapaalam na si...
Tapos na, si Alex. Tapos na.
Tapos na siya?
Hindi pa nagpaalam. Paalam ka. Baka may mga girlfriend kang nakikinig ngayon.
Patay tayo kay doktora nito.
Doktora
din ang kanyang asawa.
Hindi, sabi ko nga girlfriend. Hindi ko naman sinabing ko.
Patay tayo kay doktora.
So, alam din po, thank you po sa inyong lahat for giving us this opportunity na maging guest po dito sa program. I know na marami pong nakikinig sa station and this is a very good means of letting the world know that such a program exists and it can help a lot of our fellow men here in Canada.
Alright.
One more.
Magpapaalam.
Sorry. Yeah, by first week of March, we will be in Manitoba again to reach out to our kababayans out there.
Okay.
But we will make a specific announcement kung anong arrival namin na araw.
Alright.
Magpapaalam na ho ako. Ako si May.
Hindi ikaw.
Sige, ikaw muna.
Yung pinakabata, anong mamamalam mo sa Katolik?
Alright. It's really a pleasure talking to Alex, Dr. Alex Lawag, and we have learned a lot from him, and also the president of IBMA for sharing with us also about this schools program. And bago ako magpaalam, sa February 22nd, it's a Friday, a 5th anniversary po ng Filipino-Canadian Parents Association in Catholic Education. $40 lang po ang ticket. Ito ay gagawin sa JC's Banquet Hall alas 7 ng Biyernes nitong darating na linggo. At paalam na po, next week we'll have a good guest. They are registered nurses in Ontario. They'll be talking about their profession. Paalam na po. Thank you very much.
Ako rin magpapaalam na. Ako si May. So,
Sige, si Bobby muna.
Ikaw talaga, Ikaw, binabara mo ako. Nako, sige. So, sa susunod ng Saturday, makinig ho kayo ulit from 10 to 11. Bobby, ikaw na.
Ito si Bobby po, nagpapaalam na magkita-kita po tayo uli sa Sabado, alas 10 hanggang alas 11.
Para hindi maano ng iba.
Ayan, mga kaibigan, hanggang sa susunod. Sa susunod na Sabado, kami po ay namamaalam na. Ano man ang ibig niyong talakayan namin sa aming palatuntunan, tumawag lang po kayo sa 416-441-2887. Salamat at magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat.
Thank you for listening to Talakayan.
PinoyRadio.com.
The hours fade, the moments fly, and time never stands still. We now look into the pool of memories and pause a while in pious meditation to think of the things we did and did not do but should have done, and hope that in tomorrow we shall improve upon today. Good day, pleasant weekend, Diyos mabulos sa indong gabos.
Inyong natungayan ang isa na namang pagtatanghal